it is Mike here from AutoGuide, and today we have something special. Genesis has just unveiled two new concepts at the Seoul Mobility Show, and they are awesome. They are the X Gran Coupe and the X Gran Convertible. They are two vehicles built on the G90 and they look fantastic. So let's get into the details. These new vehicles continue the manufacturer's X Gran lineup of concepts that includes the X Gran Berlinetta that we can find in Gran Turismo, and there are a couple real-life versions of it. In fact, the X moniker has been used on a Genesis drop top not that long ago. Do you remember the X Convertible? With the new concepts, the company states they will unfold a new era of Genesis. That's a lofty proclamation, but the luxury manufacturer has never sold a production coupe or convertible as of yet. And no, the Hyundai Genesis Coupe does not count. Producing the X Gran Coupe concept and the X Gran Convertible concept wouldn't be a pipe dream, as both are based on the full-size Genesis G90 sedan. That makes these cars on the larger size of two doors, and just look at their length, which makes sense for a brand that is looking to elevate its status. And Genesis has claimed that 4 adults should still fit in this just like they would in the G90 sedan. The usual two-line headlights are present on both concepts, and they wrap around past the front wheels onto the fenders, which are widened to give the car a bigger stance and more presence. Smack dab in the middle of the lights is the usual Genesis grille that the brand states is inspired by woven metal strings arranged in a diamond shape. Further down the fascia are two deep intakes on either side of a uniquely stylized lower grille. Even with these unique changes, the X Gran noses are easily identifiable, just lower, leaner, and sportier. What's under the hood was not known, but we just got confirmation that these concepts have the 3.5-liter turbocharged V6 with the E supercharger. Now, if they went into production, we were also told they would most likely have some sort of version of that engine, but further developed, which to me means more power. The X Gran Coupe and X Gran Convertible feature a steeper raked windshield compared to the G90 sedan, and the roof on the coupe sits lower. Because the brand removed the sunroof, it allowed them to lower the sheet metal by about 40 millimeters. With the loss of two doors compared to the sedan, the remaining pair have been elongated, allowing better ingress and egress for rear seat passengers, or maybe more importantly, giving the car a better overall balance when it comes to styling. The doors also incorporate one of my favorite features, frameless windows. Each of the concept styling and color themes come from different themes of nature. For example, the Gran Coupe behind me, it is based on Mediterranean olive trees. In the Gran Coupe, there are olive leaf motifs on the floor mats, and the olive wood veneer is micro-perforated to create an olive-themed atmosphere lighting through little olive leaf patterns. Even the leather has received the olive treatment, naturally tanned using wastewater from Italian olive oil production. While on the topic of leather, the roof is swathed in the material with a fully quilted pattern. Moving over to the X Gran Convertible, it's all about the spirit of fine wines. Starting with the color schemes, the exterior paint is designed to be reminiscent of pressed grapes, while the interior color palette is meant to resemble the hues of great wines from the Livorno region of Italy. To increase the feeling of luxury, crystals are incorporated into details on the steering wheel, center console, and ventilation systems. The front seats feature embedded screens for rear seat passengers as well as air vents. As of now, these two concepts are just that, concepts, but Genesis reassured us that the brand does not make concepts just for the sake of making concepts. They all have a purpose. And these just look like they're ready to go right into production, and they exist on current hardware. Even if you only can get one in, please put the Gran Coupe in production. It looks awesome.